Good morning, guys. MWUSA Season 5, Episode 181. Today is Tuesday morning, and we are just leaving home. Had quite a bit of rain last night. Right now it's 71 degrees, cloudy skies, no wind or anything like that, so should be fine. Today, let's see, I believe today is going to be one or two meetings, if I remember right. Let's see, we only have one meeting. Oh, yeah, this is the one that we don't want. So, yeah, this one is one of the ones where they kind of keep you captive for a long time, and you can't leave. So what we're going to do is about 5 minutes before the meeting, we're going to go out the back, and we're going to head to the casino. We're going to hang out there and hopefully make some money while everybody else is stuck in this meeting. We'll come back after lunch, and basically what will happen is we'll actually have about half an hour longer at the casino than we normally would. So the plan would be to get there and then get our stuff done as fast as possible. We'll leave a half hour earlier than usual, which should not be a problem, and then we'll stay till after lunch, until lunch, and then we'll head back, hang out with the team for a couple hours, and then back to the casino again. I still haven't figured out exactly how I'm going to handle tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday, but I have pretty much a game plan ready to go for that. I was going to go overnight tonight, but I couldn't sleep last night, so it was after 2 a.m. before I got to sleep. So I don't think it makes sense to make tonight an overnight. So maybe tomorrow night into Thursday would make more sense. So that's going to be the idea. Yeah. Other than that, everything is good. I think we're good. So that's what's going on right now. Heading to the office, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys. I am back. Just leaving the office nice and early. Barely got here. Got my morning stuff all done, and meeting is about to begin, and you've got like thousands of people heading one direction, and I'm heading the other direction, and went out the back door, and now they're all going to be paying attention to this really ridiculous meeting that means nothing to anyone, and they come from all over the world for this meeting, and basically you get nothing out of it. It's a feel-good meeting, that's all it is. So I am heading out. We're going to the casino, going to make some money there, hopefully. And actually, you know what? We just added this new AI to our company. I'm going to uninstall it, actually. Yeah, I don't think I want it. I use my own AI privately, away from their stuff, because I know that whatever I run through their AI, technically, they're able to see what I'm asking it and what I'm having it do for me, and what sense does that make? I don't want them knowing everything that I'm doing, so I use my own private AI. So I'm going to actually uninstall the new one that we got for everybody. We already had a previous version also, and they want us to only use those, but I'm not running anything through those. I actually asked the AI what it had access to and what my managers had access to. Basically anything I do, they can see. So why would I do that? I mean, come on, be smart here. All right. Can you imagine asking your AI what you should do because you have some kind of dispute with your manager, or advice about how to get further along in your career, or anything like that, and then they have that information, or you have money problems and you ask it for advice and they can see it? Be smart, man. All right, let's head to the casino. Let's make some money while these guys are sitting there feeling good, and I'll be back to update you soon. All right, guys, I am back, and went into this casino. I don't know if it was because it was a little bit early or what, but it was very, very quiet in there. Not much happening at all. Couldn't find plays. I was actually on my way out, and I found a play that's like around 50-cent play, and it was going to be up to 3 spins, and I put a $20 bill in, hit it on the first spin, and ended up walking away ahead $47. So that was it. That's all I could find. And I went round and round, high limit, low limit, everything, and there was nothing else in there. So I'm actually leaving an hour before I would normally leave here, at least an hour before. So at this point, I got so much time. The meeting's still going on for another hour, and so I may find somewhere to sit down and relax, enjoy my time, and just rest a little bit. Like I said, I didn't get a lot of sleep last night. Maybe I'll take a little nap. But take a little nap, we'll see how we feel. Maybe we still will go on that overnight tonight. Okay, let me consider that extra hour. Alright, let me think about this and I'll be back. Alright guys, I am back. So, leaving the office again. It's a little bit after 2 o'clock. And my schedule has just gotten so busy for this week. So tomorrow, my schedule is pretty quiet. But Thursday, my schedule is so full, I don't see any possible way of being able to get out. No possible way. I'm going to have to be there. So tomorrow, though, I'm thinking tomorrow will be the day I tell them I broke my tooth. And we'll get to the dentist and all that kind of stuff. And I can, show bills and stuff. That's no big deal. Not that they're going to ask, but so I'll just say tomorrow I'll be late getting in. Shoot. Yeah. I don't know. But Thursday I definitely have to be around. So if tomorrow somehow I get to the office at like 7 a.m., check in so HR sees that, tell my manager that I have to be at the dentist and I'll be on the waiting list in case someone cancels, so I can get back there and get that taken care of. I think I can cover about half the day tomorrow, and that'll give me an opportunity to go somewhere, but then that would mean I would need to go somewhere that doesn't make any sense. Would I go somewhere tonight and then check in at first thing in the morning tomorrow, so I'd have to come back tonight too? I'm just trying to figure this out. And then, of course, Thursday I'd be in the office all day, do the normal leaving when I can, although Thursday I may only be able to leave once. And then Friday, all I have is my team meeting, and maybe we can wiggle out of a lot of the other stuff. But either way, it's going to cost me money this week. I just have to figure out how to do the most that I can after hours so that I can make money. Poker, online, local casino that I can go to, which is basically a nothing casino. So that's the kind of stuff I'm thinking about right now. I'll get it all figured out, and I'm actually considering playing poker here in a little bit. Right now there's a list. There are 5 people on the list. I think I can hit this casino and maybe get to the poker club in time to get in on the next table that they open. We'll see about that, and that'll give me an opportunity to make some more money. We haven't made much today, so we'll see. That's what's going on right now. Kind of goofy, but I'll be back to update you soon. Alright guys, I am back, just leaving this place right now, and again, kind of tough to find a play, but we did find a way to do it. See, right away, I find a play that was kind of okay, not great. First spin, I hit for like $15. A couple more spins later, I finished the play. It was only $1 a spin. I'm ahead like $47. Look around, nothing. Find a machine that has again, okay play, not great. It's in range, but it's okay. Play that one. I walk away from that one down like $13 overall. Go to this back area, find 2 plays on 2 machines. They're around the corner from each other. I put money in the first one, spun it a few times, leaned the chair up against the machine, went around, checked the other 2, found the other play, sat down, played the second play. It was a cheaper one, and then I won a little on that, came back to the first one, finished everything out. Now I'm down only $2. So I'm feeling okay, big deal. We're about even. Go to this older machine. Again, I'm pretty sure no one or almost no one checks. Played that one. I left that one. At that point, I was down like 12 or 13 again. And then finally on my way out, found one more play because I was going through the whole place again. I just didn't want to leave anything. There were two machines that I wasn't able to check earlier. One of them was this one. There was a play on there for $10 a spin, and it fizzled out pretty quick, but it did pay me enough to get me positive, and I ended up leaving ahead $124. So not a lot of money, but we'll take it. 124, whatever it was, 42 or whatever earlier. So money is money, and at this point we are going to try to play some poker. I saw that they just opened up another table, so there should be some room, and even if there isn't, I'll probably be first or second on the list, so I'll probably get a seat pretty quickly. I got my laptop next to me, still supposed to be in the office right now, but I got the laptop next to me, and I'm waiting for some reports to finish. I've got 12 different scans running right now. Once those are done, I'll get all those emailed out tonight, and then we'll figure out our schedule here in the next 2 hours for sure, and I'll come back and report to you and let you know what we decided to do. But one way or another, we have to find a way to make money this week, whether we have to be at the office or not. So we'll be back with some segments. All right, this is the 1776 countdown, where I count down the top 1,776 reasons why I love the United States of America, and I'm somewhere between 120 and 130 items, I think, so far. I have to go back and double check, but today we're going to talk about another territory. Last time we talked about Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, our nation's capital. Now we're going to talk about an actual territory, the island of Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is, of course, south of Florida. It's an island. It's a territory of the United States, and it became a territory in 1898 after the Spanish-American War. Anyone born in Puerto Rico after 1917 was automatically a U.S. citizen, but it's not a state, so they don't have people in Congress. They have their own constitution, they have their own elected governor, but they don't have representation in our Congress or vote for president. So, but if they're in Puerto Rico, they can't vote for president, but if they're a Puerto Rican and they come onto the mainland, into any of the states, they can vote for president if they move to one of the states, because they are American citizens. San Juan, of course, the biggest city, I believe. It's also the oldest capital city, and it was founded way back in 1521. Christopher Columbus landed in that region, not up here. Let's see. There's the rainforest system there, which you wouldn't really think about. It actually receives 100 billion gallons of rainfall annually. People there say that it rains pretty much every single day. Lots of humidity, lizards, mosquitoes, all kinds of stuff. But they also have beautiful, wonderful, awesome people there, and a great, rich blend of different cultures there. Anything from the indigenous people to Spanish, they're African, and American influence is all there as well. So, and it is one of the leading producers of rum in the world, exporting millions of gallons every year, and it has 3 bioluminescent bays. That means, like, at night you can actually see it glowing different colors, whether it's blue or any other color. You can actually see the ocean glowing at night. Pretty cool. Just want to talk about a couple places there. The El Yunque National Forest. It's the only tropical rainforest in the United States. Mosquito Bay, which is one of the places where the bioluminescent water is. Flamenco Beach, one of the best beaches, like crystal clear water, white sand, you can snorkel, whatever you want to do. Kume River Cave Park. And I believe that we were supposed to go there. Did we go there? Puerto Rico. No, we went to Jamaica last time. We were supposed to go on a cruise there, but we ended up having to switch because of all the COVID stuff. But other places, Cabo Rojo National Wildlife Refuge, Gilligan's Island, La Parguera Bioluminescent Bay, Guanica State Forest, Crash Boat Beach, Gozalandia Falls, and Toro Verde Adventure Park. And why am I mentioning these things? I hardly know anything about them. I'm just trying to point out that if you're living on the mainland, you gotta explore, man. You gotta go to places you've never been. You gotta go to Idaho. You gotta go to Mississippi. You gotta go to Maine. You gotta go to California. But you also have to go to some of these territories too. And I look forward to visiting these places, Guam and all these other places. American Samoa, I don't know if you can even go there. It's so hard to get there because it's so small. But America is rich with culture and food and wonderful people, amazing scenery, waterfalls, caves, valleys, gorges, anything you could imagine. It's all in America. You can go skiing and snorkeling in the same day in the same state. I mean, it's unbelievable. And just another few reasons why I love the United States of America, and that is Puerto Rico and all the different things that they have there. Alright guys, I am back, and it is pretty much the end of the workday, a few minutes left until 5 o'clock. And I was in there for about an hour and 10 minutes or so. Bought into a 1-2 table. I bought 500 in chips, bought in for 200. And like I said, played about an hour and 10 minutes. Had some crazy hands. I folded some hands that could have gone either way. I feel like I took control away from these other players. Every time they'd raise me bigger, I would fold early, so I'm not already in the hand for a lot of money. There was one hand where I questioned whether I was right or not. The guy was bluffing a lot. And then toward the end there, I had stepping back a little bit, I had pocket eights, ended up folding. I would have won, I would have turned a boat. Pocket fours, and then eights, sixes, and sixes back to back. And I would have won 2 out of the 3 and folded all 3 of them. And then I had pocket fours toward the end. And the flop was like ace, jack, queen. Something like that. Ace, jack, 10. Maybe ace, jack, 10. And then they bet small. There's 2 other people. I called. Turn was a 4, so now I had a set. And the guy who was quiet a second ago bets 90. And I'm still, I suspected that he was probably bluffing there. It was just over a full pot amount. The other guy calls him. I'm last to act. I ended up folding. The turn is a king, and the guy to my right had the straight on the river, but before that he didn't have anything, and the other guy folded when he showed it. So I didn't put the 90 in. I would have lost the hand anyway, but I was in the lead. And so I'm thinking to myself, okay, I want to go back now and examine this hand and see if I did the right thing or not. I feel like it was probably like 60-40 I lose, but I'm not sure. So I'm gonna look it up, and I'll come back and tell you what the calculator says. But I was just at that point too, I was getting ready to leave, and I didn't part of it was I didn't want to give a bunch of it back and get stuck there for 2 more hours. And then I did have one more nice hand before I left, and ended up leaving ahead exactly 700. So no, 500. So I bought in for 2, and I cashed out 7. Overall, I was in for 500 and cashed out 1,000. So I won exactly $500. Probably tipped 7 or 8. I want to say $8. Had some pretty good hands, some pretty good play, and then that questionable play. So let me do this calculator here real quick. I'll be back. All right, here we go. I'm having a little bit of trouble with the software on my phone, but so the flop was Ace Jack 10. I had pocket 4s against 2 players that we don't know what they have. My equity is 24%, and they each have 38%. Then you go to the turn, and you add the 4 for me. And if this thing would let me, oh my gosh, I'm at 86% on that hand. So I did the wrong thing. I saved money, but I did the wrong thing against 2. Now, this doesn't take into consideration the bets that these guys are making, position, all that kind of stuff. But it's saying, yeah, it's hard to say. This probably isn't the best app for this situation. It's not AI or anything like that. But yeah, pocket 4s, Ace Jack 10, and then let's see what happens when you put a king on the river. King on the river. Now I'm still at 65%. I don't buy that really. Against 2 mystery players, yes, but when 2 players are already in for 90 on the turn, I don't think I'm at 65% there. So whether I did the right thing or not, I'm not positive now, but I feel good about the money that I made. And right now I'm going to head to home, and I'm still not sure if I'm going to travel today or not. So we will see. I still may. See how I feel. Let's go home, get some dinner, and you know what? Either way, let me wrap this one up, and then I'll start a new episode if I end up going anywhere. So, yeah, that's fine. For now, I'm going to let you go. If you have any questions or comments, my email is mwusa21@gmail.com, mwusa21@gmail.com. See you next time.